Y'all already know I've been falling casualty to lock loss ever since I started. And I don't want to celebrate that, but I'm also not about to shame myself for losing locks. Okay, so I counted it maybe like, honestly, 3 times. 3 times. Exhausting. So I have my new numbers. They are right here. And I'm gonna tally them up and see what happens. Hey, beautiful people of the world, it's your girl AReid, and if you're tuned in today, it's because we need to figure out what is my lock count. I've been locked for 3 years, never counted my locks, done lost locks, combined locks, and I need to know, like, what is my lock count today? So if this is your first time joining, welcome. And if you've been around your girl's page before, welcome back. Thank you all for joining. And let's just jump right in. So prior to me jumping on camera, I had to count my locks twice. Reason being, 1, I'm bound to mess up. It's inevitable. 2, I have fine locks, and counting fine locks can be so tedious. And I do want to make sure that I get it right, especially considering that I do have locks that are combined. So if I'm counting it from the root to make sure that I get every lock, I'm easily missing out on at least 1 or 2 locks if I'm not taking into consideration the fact that there can be 2 locks on 1 root foundation. I guess that's the best way to put it. So based on my hair density, the size of my head is small. The size of my head is small, just so that y'all know. So based on that alone, I already knew, like, I'm not gonna get 300 locks. That's just not even happening, not in my mind. And I really don't think I have a lot of locks to begin with. It looks like I have more locks than what I do because the front is small, but I'll show you what the back of my locks look like, just so that you can get an idea of the size difference. So as you can see, the back of my locks are a lot thicker than the front of my locks. Whoa, Ash, your hair is dirty, girl. The embarrassment. Oh my gosh, but it's okay, because she due for a shampoo. You know, let me tell you what happened. I fell asleep on the couch twice this week, unexpectedly, so I didn't wrap my hair up. And what happened? I got lint balls from the pillows. But anyway, it's all good. So I feel like I have 215 locks based off of my hair density, the size of my locks. And y'all already know I've been falling casualty to lock loss ever since I started. And I don't want to celebrate that, but I'm also not about to shame myself for losing locks, because for some people it's just a part of the process. And actually, now that I say that, I think I want to do another video on, like, why people are prone to lose locks. Yeah, I think I need to do that. But anywho, let's just jump right in. Let's get this thing going. So I counted twice. This is my first list. This is my second list. I was not about to be counting on camera and all of that. I don't think nobody has time for that. I don't think nobody takes real interest in that. So what I'm gonna do is, out of these 2 lists, I feel like my second count is the most accurate. So that's the one that I'm going to tally up. But let's be honest, I'm going to tally up both of them and see how far off I was. But no matter what, I'm going to go with the second column, because the second column, I literally double counted each section. So it's way more accurate. And let me come off camera, do my little calculations like a mathematician would, and then I'm going to come back. In the meantime, drop a comment down below. How many locks do you think I have? And let's see how this goes. 23, 16, 22, 44, 4, 25. Yeah, I don't like doing this. This is not fun. Like, all right, so my original thought was this, that the second column was gonna have more locks than the first column. And now I don't even know if it's just my calculations is off. So let me do this again. All right. Give me 1 moment. I'm about to scratch this whole list, and I'm gonna do another column and just count my hair and see let's just see what happens, because I'm completely confused right now. Just to give you an update on what's going on. The first column is saying that I have 274 locks, whereas the second column is saying that I have 234 locks. So now I'm wondering, did I double count a section? This is way harder than what I thought it was gonna be. Like, I wish I had assistance and somebody was just like counting my locks for me, but anywho, I'll be back. Okay, y'all, I'm halfway there. Let's get it. This is gonna be my lock count thumbnail. Okay, so I counted it maybe like, honestly, 3 times. 3 times. Exhausting. So I have my new numbers. They are right here. And I'm gonna tally them up and see what happens. Y'all, I'm shocked. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I'm shocked. So, y'all know, like I said, I thought that my estimate was gonna be 215. Based on this first column, I have 274 locks. Based on the second column, I have 234 locks. Now, I thought the second column was gonna be the more accurate column. Based off of this new count, I have 276 locks. I'm shocked. I didn't think that I would be so close to 300. I really thought, all right, if it's over 215, then I'll be like maybe 230. But 276, mind you, like I said, we lost a few along the way. Look at that. Those are good locks too. Good locks. And that's just like the most recent locks. Like, I've been locked for 3 years, so I've definitely lost a lot of locks. I'll say probably about 12 in total, maybe. And y'all have seen my videos on that, like my first, I think my first 2 months I was losing locks and having to combine and whatnot. But y'all, I have 276 locks. I'm shocked. And I feel like it took me so long to get that number. So I don't even know how I feel right now, outside of like just shocked that I have 276 locks in my hair. But there you have it. 276 fine locks. My DIY lock journey started on low density fine hair, and I was able to get 276 locks. And considering all the locks that I lost, I definitely started out with more. So that's good to know. And let me know, did y'all guess right? Did y'all guess close? Let me know down below in the comments, like, what were your estimates? And also, if you have locks and you struggle with counting your locks, because this was not an easy task for me. I felt so defeated every time, and I really wanted to give up, but I was like, nah, I can't do that to the people. But also, too, it's good to know your lock count for yourself, especially as your hair mature and change throughout the journey, and you know, your hair goes through different changes, whether you're losing locks, merging locks, whatever the case may be, lock repair. So these numbers could change, but I think the more that we know, the better. So just knowing something as simple as your lock count can really help you along your lock journey. So I hope that this video was helpful to you all. If you were trying to figure out like how many locks you think that you want to have in your hair and what that could possibly look like. Y'all, this is what 276 look like. It looked just like this. But all right, y'all. Thank you all for watching. And until next time, deuce, y'all.